ሰላም ክቡራት ሃጋሽና እንኳዕ ብሰላም መጻኹም ናብ ዋዕላ ኤሪሳት 2023 ከምኡውን ብሳተላይት ቴለቪዥን ኤሪሳት ኣብ ውሽጢ ዓድን ኣብ ወፃኢ ድማ ብናይ ዩቱብን ፌስቡክን መስመራትና ኣብ ምዕዛብ ዘለኹም ተኸታተልትና ሎሚ ሳተላይት ቴለቪዥን ኤሪሳት ኣብዚ ካልኣይ ዓመት ዋዕላ ተራ መራኸቢ ብዝሃን ኣብ ምቅልጣፍ ለውጥን ምስጋር ናብ ዲሞክራሲን ኣብ ትሕቲ ዝብል ቴማ ተዳልዩ ንነዊሕ እዋን ክስራሓሉ ዝፀንሐ መደብ እንሆ ሎሚ ሰዓቱ ኣኺሉ ንጅመሮ ኣለና። ብመጀመርታ ስነ ጥበበኛ ኣማኑኤል ኣድሓኖም መእተዊ መደብ ክገብረልና እዩ።
يوم حيروم يوم داوينوم أنا من سرقتي كم زخدعوخا كم زتلموخا أنت بيتو حوي عدي خاذبلك زبي خاذبلك أياي منري عزيز فتوك عزيز أفكرك سني بحامي غير نتشت حوقك نتشت حوقك يجنب الأخا أنت في دو حويك بالكرالخا يحسب أول يجنب الأخا أنت وحل سرك بالكرالخا إذا ما يسأل كم زجويوخا أنت حالات حوي أملاك يحلقا سخطاوت مسخبيتو أجوخا تبلني سباق تستيني وتعس بطاوت مسخبيتو أجوخا تبلني سباق تستيني قروم تورنا كدان دخلي كاني جاكيتا بيسكاني كاكاكا معلوقاني حكاني سماي مهير كاني سنين حبيبي محرد كهابني يغرد معلني يحسب عندي يجنب الأخا أنت بيدو حويك بالكرالخا يحسب أول يجنب الأخا أنت بحل سرك بالكرالخا إذا ما يسأل كم زحايروخا أنت حالات حوي أملاك يحلقا إذا ما يسأل كم زلموخا أنت حالات حوي أملاك يحلقا إذا ما يسأل كم زحاحلوخا أنت حالات حوي أملاك يحلقا
ያው እንደና ማለት ካብዚ በመቀጻል ናይ መፈቲ ቃል ተዓርበልና ኣዶም ብሳተላይት ቴሌቪዥን ዶክተር ሳባ ተስፋዮሃንስ መድረክ
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Welcome and my sincere apologies on behalf of ERISAT, Eritrean Satellite Television, for the delay in starting our program. There was some technical issues with the power outage, and this incredible team of the Student Union operations team have been working so hard to make it happen. So that's why we're delayed, but so we apologize, but thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of this incredible historic event that we're having here at Cal State LA. So let me start with my thank yous, and at the risk of forgetting some important names, but I'm gonna try to say some names because it's important for me to acknowledge and recognize the great contribution that these individuals have done to make this event happen. So, of course, the organizers of this symposium, Yosef Al-Azhar Araya, from all the way from Toronto, Canada, Dr. Jonathan Berhe from Minnesota, and of course, our team ERISAT, board of directors, advisors, executive director, program director, and all the entire team behind the scene that we don't see, that have been doing a lot of work to make this happen. And of course, ERISAT ambassadors and friends and partners, thank you very much for making this happen. The Pan-African Studies Department here at Cal State LA, the department which I belong to and teach, and Dr. Bush, Ms. Jill, and the Student Cultural Center Director, Dr. Marquez, and of course, the incredible University Student Union operations team, John Ortiz, Ron, Adam, Yoleta, and Trevor, and many others that I might not recall the names, but an incredible team of individuals here making this happen in this incredible space that we have. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. My students, some of them who arrived here early and helped set up and prepare everything, both from Cal State LA and from ELAC. Thank you, and thank you. Last but not least, our guests who travel from all over the world, from near and far, and our speakers, our panelists, I am very grateful, and we're so happy to have you here and benefit from your insights and stories that you'll be sharing with us. Thank you for coming. I know I'm taking a lot of time with the thank yous, but I have to say it because it's very important. And you have seen the portraits of the detained Eritrean journalists that was done by this amazing young Eritrean artist called Hannibal Mikael, he's an exiled Eritrean artist based in Addis, Ethiopia, who did that work that you guys have a chance to see. Just an incredible work. And of course, to put those artworks together and make it look the way it looked, my husband in the Free Heritage Gallery, making it presentable. Thank you. And and Mayor Samada, who saved it because when I told him we might not be able to receive them on time, for sending a substitute, which we're not using it today, but thank you for stepping to that need and filling that gap. So with that, now I just want to say a few words about ERISAT and why we're here today. So it's with great honor I welcome each one of you to the 2023 ERISAT, Eritrean Satellite Television Symposium. As the theme of our symposium, the role of media in facilitating change and transition to democracy, there is no better time that we should be talking about the importance of independent and free media than now, where democratic values are constantly under attack around the world, including in established democracies like ours here in the United States of America. I love the way NPR captures this when they say democracy needs to be heard. And as I always say, democracy needs to be defended. The importance of media is crucial in providing fact-based information, but also facilitating a diverse perspectives to be debated, creating a space for moderate ideas and empowered citizens. Free press is under assault not only in Eritrea, but in many countries in the world. Now, zooming in Eritrea, a country with a population less than 5 million, with rich natural resources, and of course, most of all, its human resources, its potential, severely underutilized under extreme form of dictatorship since its independence in the early 1990s. The country has missed the opportunity to become a hope of not only its people, but also for the region of the Horn of Africa, due to the rogue leadership of the only ruling party the country has known since its birth. The ruling party, PFDJ, has essentially turned the country into an open prison where citizens are thrown into over 300 detention centers, not only having a different opinion than the ruling party, but also for being suspected of having a different view. A country that has never had a constitution the entire 3 decades of its existence. One cannot even talk about the rule of law because there is no rule of law in Eritrea. Citizens are detained without any due process. This September, we remember the many Eritrean independent media journalists and editors, some of whose portraits is displayed today outside, and 11 members of the former cabinet members of the Eritrean government, and several others who were taken away from their homes, streets, workplaces in 2001. In September, in that fateful September 2001. Yes, I said September 2001, 22 years ago. Still, 22 years later, we still don't know what happened to them after their detention without due process. That is the sort of a system that the Eritrean youth organized under the Blue Revolution are trying to change and bring it to the attention of the international community, the kind of oppressive system that is in Eritrea. Erisat is playing the central role the critical role of reporting the activities of the Eritrean people, both inside and outside the country, and bridging the information gap that exists. Thanks to Erisat and other diaspora-based Eritrean media channels, Eritreans are now able to follow what is happening. For a long period of time, the Eritrean government dominated the media, especially the local media, as the only media allowed to operate inside Eritrea. But things have changed big time. People in Eritrea now can access information other than that of the Eritrean government, thanks to Erisat. Erisat, since its founding in 2018, has continued to play a very critical role as a diaspora media outlet, like the ones in our neighbors had in Ethiopia and Sudan. Media outlets like Erisat play a role in connecting diaspora efforts with internal resistance and demands for change. We are taking advantage of emerging technologies, heightened public awareness, and a clear vision combined with our commitment toward a prosperous, just, and secure future. I am excited to report that Erisat is stronger, more confident, and rapidly maturing voice for the cause of freedom and justice. We are committed to ensuring wider spaces for free expression. So with that, I would invite my colleague, Dr. McDougal, to speak on behalf of the department. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Erisat, for your hard work, for your commitment and for bridging the information gap. I'm happy to welcome everyone here today because Africa is at the center of who we are and everything that we do as an academic discipline. In the Department of Pan-African Studies, we're happy and we're honored that Erisat has chosen Cal State LA to host its second symposium. And I also want to welcome everyone on behalf of our department chair, Dr. Lawson Bush V. He really wanted to be here. He wasn't able to be here, however, today. In our department, our mission is to produce scholarship and information to guide our institution building, our programming, our organizing, our advocacy, and our activism. And I'm also excited by the beautiful theme, the role of the media in facilitating change and transition to democracy, which is aligned with our beliefs as a department. I'm particularly intrigued given the role that the media has played and can play in amplifying calls for justice, in highlighting perspectives that are sometimes marginalized or ignored, and also as a tool that can be used to hold leadership accountable. And I want to send the message that we hope to see, we hope that you see the Department of Pan-African Studies as a family and as an ally and as a part of the vast collage of ethnicities and nationalities that make up the African world. And lastly, we'd like to invite you all to engage in dialogue about how we can be of continuous support and partnership in the future. So thank you so much again for choosing Cal State LA, and I hope you have a beautiful symposium. Thank you so much.